On the 23rd of January, a single simple act in your home can awaken God's financial blessings. This is not chance. This is divine timing calling you into alignment with abundance. Many overlook the hidden energy within ordinary objects, but salt holds a secret power, ancient, sacred, and deeply transformative. Today, I will reveal exactly where to place it, how to prepare your space, and the spiritual principles that make this act so potent. These steps are not random rituals. They are a direct invitation from the universe to open doors that have long remained closed. For generations, masters have known that certain elements, combined with intention and faith, act as catalysts for wealth and prosperity. Salt is more than a kitchen staple. It is a purifier, a protector, and a magnet for divine blessings. By understanding its power and placing it with purpose on this sacred date, you align yourself with forces that can shift your financial reality. This video uncovers the lesser-known truths behind this spiritual practice, the subtle signs to watch for, and the exact mindset that amplifies every blessing. Stay fully present, because by the end, you will know exactly how to prepare, position, and activate this powerful energy in your home. The blessings awaiting you are not abstract. They are real, tangible, and ready to flow when approached with faith, clarity, and intention. Welcome to Shaolin Divine Flow, the place where divine secrets meet everyday life. Subscribe now and join our community of seekers who are learning to harness the unseen forces guiding their prosperity. This is your moment. This is your invitation. The door to abundance is opening, and all you need is the wisdom to step through. Salt carries a power far beyond its simple appearance. Throughout history, it has symbolized purity, protection, and the unseen currents of abundance that flow through our lives. Every grain holds the ability to cleanse spaces of negative energy, to dissolve obstacles that block blessings, and to create an invisible shield that safeguards your home from misfortune. When placed with intention, salt becomes more than a substance. It becomes a bridge between the earthly and the divine, a tool through which God's energy can move freely into your life. This is why the act of placing salt is not mere superstition. It aligns your surroundings with forces that are already waiting to bless you. In a world filled with distractions and unseen resistance, God's abundance seeks openings, and salt can create those openings. It purifies the environment, clearing away doubt and fear, while simultaneously forming a protective boundary that keeps your prayers and intentions safe. Each crystal resonates with spiritual energy, amplifying your faith and turning simple belief into a magnet for financial breakthroughs. When approached with reverence, this act does more than attract wealth. It attracts divine guidance, timing, and opportunity. Salt's presence reminds the universe that you are ready to receive, that your heart and home are prepared to welcome blessings without hesitation. The moment you place it, you are participating in a sacred alignment, joining an ancient practice that connects human intention with God's limitless generosity. This is a subtle yet profound invitation. The universe responds to clarity, devotion, and action taken with spiritual purpose. Every grain of salt you place carries the potential to dissolve barriers, to protect, and to open doors that have long remained closed. It is a simple act, but its impact resonates far beyond the material, touching the very currents that bring fortune, abundance, and divine favor into your life. Timing is everything when inviting divine blessings into your life. On the 23rd of January, the energy of the universe aligns in a way that amplifies financial breakthroughs. This is not a random date. It carries a vibrational frequency that resonates with abundance, prosperity, and divine favor. On this day, the flow of energy from God is particularly receptive to acts of faith, intention, and spiritual alignment. Those who recognize this moment and act with purpose open themselves to opportunities that can shift their financial reality almost instantly. Numerology reveals deeper truths about this date. The number 2 represents harmony, cooperation, and balance, while 3 symbolizes growth, creativity, and the manifestation of dreams. Together, 23 becomes a powerful combination that encourages alignment between your intentions and the universe's response. It is a day when preparation meets opportunity, when focused energy meets divine timing. By acting on this day, you are synchronizing your spiritual intention with the rhythm of the universe, allowing blessings to flow without resistance. The significance of this timing goes beyond numbers. It is about spiritual readiness, being in the right state of mind and heart to receive. On the 23rd of January, the unseen currents of God's energy are at a peak for unlocking doors that have remained closed. Your prayers, your faith, and your small but deliberate actions are magnified, transforming ordinary acts into catalysts for extraordinary results. When salt is placed on this day, it does more than occupy space. It becomes a conduit for divine intervention. The alignment of energy, the purity of intention, and the sacred timing work together, creating a powerful magnet for wealth, protection, and spiritual guidance. This is the moment when preparation, faith, and cosmic timing intersect, and the universe listens with unparalleled attentiveness. The blessings awaiting you are ready to flow, and every step you take in alignment with this energy multiplies the potential for transformation, opportunity, and divine financial favor. Place salt here in your home, at the entrance, near the main doorway, where energy flows in and out most freely. This is the threshold where external forces meet your personal space and where blessings enter first. By placing salt in this location, you are creating a spiritual filter, allowing positive energy and divine abundance to flow in while dissolving stagnant energy that may block prosperity. It is a simple act, but it carries the weight of intention, protection, and alignment with God's blessings. The doorway represents opportunity, transition, and access. Every visitor, every encounter, and every incoming energy passes through this sacred point. Salt here acts as both a purifier and a magnet, drawing in divine favor while keeping distractions and negativity at bay. The placement is not arbitrary. It is where intention meets the material world, where faith meets action. By choosing this spot, you are symbolically opening the door to abundance, inviting wealth and blessings to enter freely and remain in your life. Some also place a small bowl of salt in corners of the living room or near areas where finances are managed, such as a home office or a safe. These locations are anchors for energy, holding the intention steady, reinforcing the flow of prosperity throughout your home. Salt in these areas strengthens the environment, making it a space that supports your financial goals and aligns with God's abundance. As you position the salt, speak your intention quietly or in thought, visualizing the flow of blessings entering your life. Feel the energy shift, subtle yet profound, as the salt absorbs your faith and radiates it outward. This is not just a physical placement, it is a spiritual activation. The salt transforms into a beacon, attracting opportunities, opening doors, and protecting your home as a sacred vessel for God's financial favor. Every grain contributes to the invisible network of abundance, working silently yet powerfully to manifest divine blessings where they are most needed. Before placing the salt, prepare your space with intention, because energy responds to care and clarity. Begin by cleaning the area physically, remove dust, clutter, and anything that feels stagnant. A clean space allows energy to move freely, creating a receptive environment for blessings. As you sweep or wipe, imagine clearing not just dirt, but obstacles and doubts that may have blocked your financial flow. Let every motion be a prayer, a signal to God that you are ready to receive. After cleaning, pause for a moment of stillness. Close your eyes, take deep breaths, and center yourself. Meditate briefly on abundance, visualizing prosperity entering your home and life. Feel it as if it is already present, flowing toward you with ease. This quiet focus aligns your heart and mind with divine energy, turning an ordinary moment into a sacred act. Even a few minutes of sincere meditation can amplify the impact of placing the salt, creating a resonance between your intention and the universe's response. While meditating, silently ask God to bless your finances, speak softly, or think with clarity, call in opportunities, financial growth, and protection. Let gratitude fill your heart for what already exists and what is coming. The combination of preparation, mindfulness, and prayer sets the stage for the salt to become a powerful conduit of abundance. It signals that you are not merely performing a ritual, you are entering into a sacred agreement with divine forces, inviting them to support your financial well-being. As you finish this preparation, feel the energy shift around you. The space becomes lighter, more vibrant, more open. Your home begins to resonate with purpose, intention, and readiness. Each step, from cleaning to meditation to silent prayer, strengthens your connection with God's abundance. By the time you place the salt, you are no longer just performing an action, you are participating in a spiritual alignment that attracts blessings, protects your environment, and creates fertile ground for prosperity to flow naturally and effortlessly into your life. As you place the salt, speak your financial blessing out loud. Declare abundance, security, and miracles with confidence, knowing that words carry energy and intention shapes reality. Every syllable becomes a seed, planting a vibration that draws God's favor into your life. Your voice is a conduit, connecting thought, faith, and action. When spoken with clarity and conviction, it activates the spiritual energy of the salt, turning a simple object into a magnet for prosperity. Mindset is the foundation of this practice. Approach the act with belief, not doubt. Picture your life already filled with the financial security and opportunities you desire. Feel gratitude as if the blessing has already arrived. This alignment between your heart, mind, and spirit is what transforms ritual into reality. Without intention, even the most carefully placed salt remains passive. With intention, it becomes a powerful amplifier of divine energy, guiding blessings toward you effortlessly. Prayer strengthens this process. Speak directly to God, inviting divine intervention into every area of your finances. Ask for guidance, for doors to open, and for obstacles to dissolve. Let your words be simple yet powerful, full of trust and expectancy. Even silently, your focused intention radiates outward, influencing the unseen currents around you. Every word, every thought, every feeling of faith reinforces the energy you are summoning, creating a fertile field for abundance to manifest. As the salt settles into place, visualize it absorbing your prayer and radiating it into the universe. Imagine streams of divine blessings flowing through your home, touching every corner of your life. Feel the connection between your intention and God's energy, strong and unbreakable. This is more than ritual. It is a sacred conversation, a deliberate act of co-creation. With every declaration, you are not just asking for prosperity, you are embodying it, calling it forward, and opening yourself fully to the miracles that are ready to enter your life. Faith is the engine that drives every blessing into reality. Even after placing the salt and declaring your intentions, it is trust that allows the energy you've summoned to move freely. Blessings do not always appear instantly, they flow according to divine timing, guided by forces far wiser than our understanding. Patience is not passive, it is active trust, a quiet confidence that God is orchestrating every step, every opportunity, and every connection that will bring abundance into your life. When doubt creeps in, remember that the act you have performed is already aligned with a higher plan. Every grain of salt, every spoken word, and every moment of focused intention has set the wheels in motion. The universe responds not to haste, but to faith sustained over time. Blessings may arrive in ways that surprise you, in forms you did not expect, yet each is perfectly suited to your life and your journey. Trust allows you to recognize these signs, to welcome them fully, and to let them flourish without resistance. Faith also transforms the way you perceive challenges. Obstacles are not blocks, they are guides, redirecting energy until the timing is precise for blessings to enter. Patience trains the heart to remain open, to maintain clarity of vision, and to continue aligning your actions with spiritual principles. Every moment of waiting is an act of co-creation, strengthening your connection to God's plan and deepening your capacity to receive abundance. As you continue to hold faith, feel the subtle shifts in energy around you. The home, the salt, and your intention form a network of divine alignment. Opportunities begin to present themselves, sometimes quietly, sometimes boldly, but always in harmony with your path. Trust in this process, knowing that God's wisdom exceeds all human timing. Your financial blessings are moving toward you, guided by faith, patience, and an unwavering belief that the divine plan is already unfolding in your favor. Even the most powerful rituals can lose their effectiveness when approached carelessly. One of the most common mistakes is doubt. Hesitation or skepticism weakens the energy you are trying to summon, scattering intention instead of directing it. When placing salt, your mind and heart must be fully present, fully aligned with the purpose of inviting blessings. Doubt does not block God's power. It simply creates resistance in your own connection to it. Trust is the key. An unwavering faith allows every action to resonate with divine energy. Careless placement is another frequent misstep. Salt should not be scattered randomly or left in a space without attention. Each grain represents intention, and where it sits matters. Placing it thoughtfully, in areas of energy flow or at entry points of the home, maximizes its effectiveness. A hurried or distracted approach diminishes the spiritual resonance, reducing the salt to a mere object rather than a conduit for abundance. It is important to remember that spiritual intention outweighs material precision. This is not about perfection in measurement or exact location, but about clarity, focus, and faith. A simple act performed with devotion can be more powerful than a perfect act performed without belief. Your mindset, your prayers, and your energy carry far more weight than the material specifics. Every step you take should be conscious and deliberate. Speak your intentions, feel the blessing as it arrives, and honor the process with respect. Avoid rushing, overthinking, or repeating actions mechanically. Each ritual is amplified by awareness and sincerity. By keeping doubt at bay and focusing on intention rather than material exactness, you allow the salt to act as a true channel for divine blessings. The universe responds to energy, devotion, and alignment, and by avoiding these common mistakes, you ensure that the path to abundance remains clear, potent, and ready to deliver the financial miracles you are inviting into your life. After placing the salt, the act does not end there. Its power grows with daily attention. Repeating a short prayer or affirmation each day strengthens the energy you have set in motion. Speak words of abundance, prosperity, and gratitude, even for blessings that have not yet appeared. Each repetition reinforces your intention, signaling to the universe and to God that you are fully aligned, fully ready, and fully deserving of the financial miracles coming your way. Gratitude is the secret amplifier of every blessing. When you acknowledge the wealth already present in your life, no matter how small, you create a vibration that attracts more of the same. Daily affirmations combined with sincere thankfulness form a spiritual momentum that continues to grow long after the initial placement of the salt. The universe responds not just to desire, but to the energy of appreciation and faith, expanding opportunities in ways you may not anticipate. Focus is equally essential. Each morning or evening, take a moment to center yourself, reflect on your prayer, and visualize abundance flowing freely into your life. Feel it in your home, your heart, and your finances. Let your mind dwell on the certainty of God's blessings, allowing the salt to serve as a constant reminder of divine favor. This repetition, this alignment of thought, word, and intention magnifies the effect of your spiritual practice exponentially. Even small acts, when performed with devotion, have enormous spiritual power. As you continue these daily rituals, you are not simply hoping for miracles, you are actively participating in their manifestation. The salt becomes a living symbol of your faith, your gratitude, and your focus. With every affirmation, every prayer, every moment of mindful attention, you strengthen the flow of blessings, protecting the energy in your home and amplifying the financial miracles that are already on their way. The work is simple, yet the impact is profound, creating an ongoing channel for divine abundance to enter your life. Blessings often arrive quietly in ways that feel subtle at first. You may notice unexpected opportunities appearing in your life, an invitation, a project, or a message that shifts your path toward abundance. Doors that once seemed closed begin to open, sometimes in ways that surprise you, reminding you that divine timing is always perfect. These small signs are the universe's way of confirming that your prayers and intentions are being heard and acted upon. New connections can also signal the flow of blessings. People enter your life at just the right moment, offering guidance, resources, or insight that accelerates your financial growth. Pay attention to these encounters, no matter how ordinary they may seem. Each person, conversation, or opportunity carries energy aligned with your intention, creating pathways for prosperity to manifest. Trust that these connections are purposeful, that God is orchestrating circumstances in your favor, and that every meeting has the potential to bring abundance closer. Sudden financial openings, unexpected income, a bonus, a gift, or a new stream of opportunity often appear when least expected. These moments are not random. They are signs that the energy you cultivated through faith, intention, and the placement of the salt is moving into action. By staying present and attentive, you recognize these signs and embrace them fully. Awareness is key because blessings require acknowledgement and openness to be fully received. Remain open to all forms of abundance, even those that differ from your expectations. Divine blessings rarely come exactly as imagined, but they always arrive exactly as needed. Stay alert to subtle shifts in your life, nurture gratitude for small wins, and trust the process. Each sign, each moment of synchronicity confirms that God is actively working on your behalf, guiding resources, opportunities, and abundance directly to you. By keeping your awareness sharp and your heart receptive, you ensure that every blessing moving toward you is recognized, embraced, and fully integrated into your life. Remember, the act you perform on the 23rd of January holds incredible power. Every grain of salt, every word spoken, every intention set aligns you with God's divine energy, opening the door to financial blessings and abundance. Trust that God has already heard your prayer. Your abundance is on its way, flowing toward you in perfect timing, guided by faith and intention. Take a moment to honor this practice, to feel gratitude for the blessings already present, and to believe fully in the miracles that are arriving. Share this knowledge with loved ones who need it, because blessing others only strengthens the energy of abundance in your own life. Like this video, subscribe to Shaolin Divine Flow, and join our community of seekers learning to receive divine guidance, protection, and prosperity every day. Step into this moment with confidence, knowing that God's favor is already moving on your behalf. Your home, your life, and your finances are aligned with energy that cannot be stopped. The blessings you have called for are real, they are tangible, and they are unfolding right now. Embrace them, trust the process, and remain open. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with abundance, miracles, and the quiet certainty that the divine is always with you. Your journey into prosperity starts here.